Let me ask, DEE MWANGO, do you have a baby? Do you have a child at home? I mean, oi, listen to this.
Be honest with you, I don't know when I'll be going back home. And anyways, I don't have a baby that I'm supposed to breastfeed back home. Like, Yani, this is just a simple way to mean I don't have anything so urgent that I need to go home for.
Yeah. That answer wasn't just random. You see, there was this live stream DEE MWANGO was doing last night saying, taking a break from YouTube. Guess why? Whatever. There's someone who asked a very simple question. Are you coming back home? When are you coming? And this answer just came in handy. And it was just supposed to answer the biggest mystery question that have been here for so long that rumors has it that you have a baby at home. DEE MWANGO, do you have a baby? Do you have a child at home? Are you hiding a daughter? Oh, God. There's someone who said, I don't know, was it Mr. Kohera? I overheard. I don't have those clips. Somebody, can you please refer to me where I can find the exact place where Kohera said that Dee has a baby? I couldn't. So I heard that there's been this rumor going around that DEE MWANGO is probably too old. Way older. And I'm talking about the gap being so wide, like whatever you can imagine, whatever wide you ever met in your life. The gap between DEE MWANGO and this Polish guy is wider. And so it is highly possible that she has a baby that she's hiding. And according to those rumors, and when these rumors came out, it's been so strange, or this guy has been acting so strange since then. And maybe for the fact that he has realized or discovered something he never thought could be true. So DEE MWANGO came confronting subscribers for writing to this guy, telling him, you know what, you married a very old woman. This is a cougar. She has sugar mama to you. And DEE MWANGO, to make this like appear like a joke, or maybe like it's not true. She asked this guy on a live stream, baby, do you think I'm older than you? Could you even actually marry an older woman? And you know, this guy, to the surprise, he said, yeah, maybe. I mean, bro, DEE MWANGO, you're so slow to even understand that this guy has heard the rumors that you're either too old for him, or maybe you have a baby. And it's possible. He's making peace with the fact that he's taking the possibilities that you could be older than him. And he said, yeah, you know, maybe I could. Baby, you mean you could marry an older woman than you? The guy saying maybe is saying like it's highly possible that I can marry an older woman because look at you. And I've heard that you have a baby. So when somebody asked that question, that DEE MWANGO, are you coming back to Kenya? She had to bring that idea that I don't have a baby at home that I'm going to breastfeed. So there's nothing so urgent that I'm going to do. That question was supposed to answer that. And there was that conversation that was so cold, kind of. And I don't know if you guys have realized that this guy no longer appear on camera. He has to be off camera. And now DEE MWANGO was forcing a microphone to him. Baby, speak. Tell them, baby, can you marry an older woman than you? Maybe. It depends. The guy, I can. Like, oh my God, DEE MWANGO, why are you embarrassing yourself? You didn't have to drag him here to embarrass you like that. But I know, you couldn't even understand, could you? And so they revolved around that conversation of if she's tired because someone wrote to that guy, told him, you know what, you married a very older woman. Trust me, do your research. And DEE MWANGO asked him, baby, what did that person told you? They said you're 30s plus. And DEE MWANGO was making the videos here, saying my life is a mess. In my 20s, I'm trying to figure out my life. But when that guy was asked, he said, he'd been told that you're 30s or you're older. Babe, you believe I'm older? Could you marry an older woman? Maybe. Well, like, give me a goddamn break. Bro, this is so embarrassing. And who knows? Let me know in the comment section if you actually think, whether facts or rumors, what do you know about that story of DEE MWANGO having a baby? Does she really have a baby? Or for women who can look at someone and be like, this one has already given birth. This one aborted a baby, flashed a couple of pregnancies. This one is a virgin. This one, she for the streets. She's a HOE. So can somebody please let me, according to your own observation and tech, what do you think is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My name is JT. This is JT Podcast, and this is a reaction video. If you're new here, you know the drill. Aye? Smash that like button for me, subscribe the channel, and you know what? Let's get the show started. Let's get the show started. Aye? Yeah, before we come... Actually, wait, let me start with this question. I'm hoping my network is not disappointing, but it is. Okay.
When are you going back home? I've answered this question so many times.
Yeah. You've answered this question so many times, but differently, like with different answers. But this time around, this answer was just intentional. This answer was just meant to be just like that. DEE MWANGO, when are you coming back home? You could say, honestly, I don't know. Or maybe next year or two, after 2 years, because you know it's going to take you some time being here in Poland for you to even be able to move. But DEE MWANGO came with this specific answer. I ain't got no baby at home that I'm going to breastfeed. Well, DEE MWANGO, nobody's asking if you're breastfeeding. Maybe that baby stopped breastfeeding long time ago. If at all that baby exists, allegedly. So, is it true? Okay, forget about the question that when are you coming back home or to Kenya? My question is it true that you have a baby? Is it true?
To be honest with you, I don't know when I'll be going back home. And anyways, I don't have a baby that I'm supposed to breastfeed back home. Like, Yani, this is just a simple way to mean I don't have anything so urgent that I need to go home for, really.
I'm going to stop there and bring the tape back, rewind. What I don't understand is, why is my camera lagging? Like, why? Why must you lag, bro? Why must you lag? Can you just give me peace of mind? I just want to do this nonsense. All right, DEE MWANGO. Having talked about you have no baby at home that you're breastfeeding, so there's no hurry of you coming back home, let's talk about the age. Is it true you're older than Pero? And what does Pero think about this? Because, okay, DEE MWANGO, right now, you are in like trouble because of how Pero is acting lately after going through the streets and checking what's happening, going through the records. You know, internet never forgets. Every single reactor, their reaction about DEE MWANGO. When you search DEE MWANGO, there are a lot of things that pop up. So you can imagine. So maybe he has seen stuff that are beyond doubt, and he has like a solid belief or faith that they are true according to how they are saying. Or maybe really because he's staying with you, now he can think that maybe it's true. Well, I have no idea about that baby thing. I'm asking about, I think it's still rumors to me. I have no proof. But really, rumors have never been very far from the truth. But anyway, rumors are rumors until proven. Let me assume they're still rumors. And when you are making videos in Kenya, singing about in my 20s, and maybe now at this point where you had to bring your original birth certificates and documents, maybe it was a shock. Oh, I thought you was in your 20s. So what is happening here? I'm finding some real different thing. And again, for DEE MWANGO to say it's a subscriber, maybe someone who wrote to Pero, I don't know how they found Pero's personal number. They wrote to him, told him, you know what, DEE MWANGO is in her 30s. So DEE MWANGO brought that thing to ask Pero on camera so that he can speak it to make it like a joke. But from his tone, from his voice, I think he's believing it. And that thing has really troubled DEE MWANGO so much lately. And guess why? This guy is off camera. He's staying away from DEE MWANGO's videos. And if that is not even a sign, I don't know what DEE MWANGO is waiting for. DEE MWANGO, you better hurry up and save this thing. You actually better hurry up. Wow. Anyway, somebody wrote to Pero asking him or telling him DEE MWANGO is older. In the meantime, guys, you know the drill. Like the video for me and subscribe.
Very.
Like the video and subscribe. All right. Start from here. So somebody asked in the comment section, DEE MWANGO, how old are you? How old are you? And I'm serious. It was a live chat and it was a live stream. So somebody triggered DEE MWANGO. And you know, one thing you have to understand that psychologically, when somebody is triggered by something, it's highly possible that it's true. Because if something is not even true, what does it have to bother you? If you come and tell me, JT, you know, I heard that, what can I say? That is not even true. I heard that you are a millionaire. Do I have to be pissed? Because I know I'm not. Okay, so, you heard that? Damn. I'm not, bro. Okay? No, bro, even if you lie, I know you are. No, I say I'm not. I don't have to be pissed or to be triggered. But okay, how old are you, DEE MWANGO? That question really triggered DEE MWANGO because now she messed up. Maybe she thought it was just a good question, but mistakenly she read it out and the husband was there and he gave him a side eye. Oh, a bombastic side eye. Answer that question because somebody wrote to me telling me that you're 30s, you're so old as whatever. So is it true? Are you going to answer that question? Then DEE MWANGO flip the question to ask Pero, baby, what did that person wrote to you, by the way? Actually, I remember. Somebody wrote to you saying that I'm older than you, I'm 30s. Yeah, baby, do you believe them? Baby, are you saying you're believing these people?
The online. I think they could do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I meant, how old are you? You want to know how old am I?
Yes. Lie again. Are you still in your 20s? It was just last year, 2025, where DEE MWANGO was singing this thing, in my 20s, I've achieved this, I've accomplished that and that. So from last year, you're no longer in your 20s. Oh, what happened? Are you in your, how old are you? That's the question.
This is...
Look at the reaction. One thing is about me, I don't actually take note in your voice. Sometimes I read your body language, like non-verbal communication. When that question was posted and DEE MWANGO read it, she right there. It's like there's a clip that say, like right there. They say it is at that moment he knew. I gotta say that word. YouTube should just allow us to say stuff just like they are. It is at that moment she knew she fucked up. So like, did I actually read the question? Yes, I did. Dang. So am I gonna answer it? And now her reaction was wild. And now she had to make it as a joke. You know, DEE MWANGO has this trick that when somebody asks a very sensitive thing and she knows she's going to maybe expose herself, she twists it and make it as a joke. But this wasn't a joke. Her reaction.
How old are you? You want to know how old am I? This is Miss Trina. You want to know how old am I?
Yeah.
I'm really old enough, you know?
And that's true. I mean, you know, you can make it as a joke, but we know that's true. You're old enough. Older enough. Yes, that's true. That's true. Let's talk about figures. Approximately how old? Actually, I remember.
Actually, I've even remembered. Baby, what did that person tell you about age? About, you know, you marrying and what?
Now, if you look at this, what does this picture show you? Like, from being together, you know, sitting there and, you know, snuggling there, like hugging and kissing. This guy has been following reactors keenly. And I told him, hey, brother, look, this is not looking good. You can't turn your DEE MWANGO's channel into like I don't know how to even describe it. Is it a pun? Is it whatever? Is it an XX video stuff? Some adult content? Because there's no way that you sit in the video, every 2 minutes, you guys are just recklessly kissing and whatever. Like, it doesn't make sense. If you want to open and publish adult content, you should talk about that or put a disclaimer. And I guess that guy took note of that. Since that moment, do you see this guy appearing on DEE MWANGO's videos. He doesn't. Every time you see things like this, you'll see things like this every minute. And you look at his body language, he wasn't into that. He actually didn't like it, but he will do it because of DEE MWANGO's instruction and camera things. But now, after realizing what he realized, he stepped back. So he's off camera. You can't tell me that whatever he was doing there was so important, but he had time to answer DEE MWANGO's, to be part of DEE MWANGO's video, a live stream. Anyway, baby, what did that person say? This entire live stream of 1 hour 52 minutes, 1 hour 52 minutes, that so-called bebe did not appear anywhere in that video. Is that not a sign? This thing is not working no more, bro. Pero just found out a lot of things, and it's beyond denial that he has found stuff and he's acting strange. Baby, I found out. Is it true? What did that person write to you?
About age, about, you married and what? An older woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, somebody reached out to my husband and this was the comment.
DEE MWANGO, you continuing to force this guy to be part of your video when he doesn't like, and his answers were coming out very ridiculous and very sarcastic. But you know what? You even know what humor is. His humor is darker, like dark than your nyash. Like this guy will actually intentionally embarrass DEE MWANGO, but she can't learn. She can't even know. Okay, continue forcing him. So what did that person say exactly?
That you are 30 something.
30 something, bro.
Yeah.
And from his voice, it's like he's speaking from a point of conviction, like from a point of believing. That person say you are in your 30s. Yeah. And that could be a thing. So that's why when that question came up, that when will you be going home? DEE MWANGO like, I don't have a baby at home that I'm going to breastfeed. Yeah, we know that baby cannot be breastfeeding up to this moment. But is it true that the baby is there? And where is that baby hiding? At Winnie's? Is that the reason why Winnie has a shop that is running for you to be able to take care of your baby? Oh my God, this thing is really wild. It's really wild. I'm gonna give it time to unwind, to just come out slowly. And when it's finally out here, hell will break loose. Hell will break loose. Bro.
How do you feel about it?
Something.
Listen.
Yeah?
No. How old?
That you are 30 something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how do you feel about it?
That's funny.
It is. How do you feel about it? He paused for a minute. He thought. He said it's funny because it's true. Oh, I can see it.
Feel that they know you better, yeah?
Yeah.
It's incredible. Imagine
DEE MWANGO, stop putting words in that man's mouth. If he wanted to say all those words, he could have said. And I told you from beginning that he's not like he can't talk that much. It's not like he can't yap. Make a man comfortable. He can yap. He turns to be a kid. He turns to be a child. The only person who never grows old is a man. Because you'll be a child. You're playing with your mama's titties over there. Okay? Yeah, you're just there. And when you grow up like me, you have your beards. You still want that another woman around you where you can still play with the same things you've been playing with as a kid. So you don't grow. You just need to make me comfortable. And I'm turning to that kid I am. So that child in me never goes away, even if I'm 50. So if that guy is comfortable under a very comfortable circumstance, that guy can yap, he can act like a kid, he can just be silly. But because this is serious business and he doesn't want to mess up his image, he's keen and he's careful with his words. So baby, do you say you believe in him? And how do you find that thing? It's funny. Yeah? And DEE MWANGO now comes here to cover it up. It's incredible that this person thinks that they know you better. Well, let me assume it's Kohera who say that thing because I have no idea. I haven't found that clip. Let me assume it's Kohera who say that. He doesn't know you better. Or Kohera doesn't know you. Or who that person said? Is it Marwa? Is it Marwa or is it Kohera? One of them, I guess. Maybe it's Marwa who mentioned that DEE MWANGO has a kid, a baby boy, a daughter. Oh, was it Kohera? Was it Marwa? I can't really remember. That's why I didn't come with the receipts. So that's why I'm saying I'll leave it pending as a rumor. But that rumor is huge. So allegedly, streets have it that DEE MWANGO has a baby. Whatever. So what does this guy feel about it? He thinks it's funny, but he's not cool with it. So DEE MWANGO has to make it look like a joke that these people are just yapping for no good reason. So make them feel bad for even asking that question.
Somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences, but to me...
That's supposed to make that guy feel better. Yeah. Why did you marry an older woman? People have preferences and choices. Why do you want to make him feel like he did a wrong choice? It was his preference, bro. He thought the older the better. Matter of fact, he didn't deny that he can't marry an older woman. So that's to mean he didn't know. Probably, possibly, he married an older woman. So why will he say, I can't marry an older woman? Oh, no. I can because it's highly possible you're older than me. By the way, didn't you bring your original papers to Poland to process the marriage certificate? And were those original papers saying otherwise? So you think he's kidding? You think Pero is always kidding about some situation? Every situation. I've never seen him being serious on your vlogs because he knows what he's doing. Dark humor, sarcasm. Bebe. No, come back, DEE MWANGO.
It's incredible. Imagine somebody reaching out to my husband and they're like, why did you marry an older woman than you? People have their choices and preferences.
Yeah.
But to me, I don't think I would marry a man that is younger than me.
You said you don't think. It's not the same as I will never. I'm not a teacher of English or an English teacher or a teacher of English. I don't know whichever is correct. But at least I can know what you're trying to say. You didn't say you can never do such a thing. There's a clip that I hear, a very funny clip. Somebody's asked, can you marry a broke lady? I will never do such a thing. No, my lord, I will never do such a... Can you date a broke lady? I will never. So, DEE MWANGO, you actually didn't say you can't do that. You will never do that. You said you don't think. You actually don't think you can, but now situation and circumstances, if they permit.
No, not me. Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you?
DEE MWANGO, listen. Come here first. Get a whip. Get another one for free. I've been telling you, DEE MWANGO, every time, you know you should be able to read the room. Okay? Be able to read the room. Know when to ask questions and how to ask them. And just understand someone's mood. Their willingness to be part of your nonsense or not. For instance, this guy, if he wanted to be part of DEE MWANGO's live stream, he would be here in that couch doing the obvious that they always do when they want to do that cloud chasing. But ever since things came out here, this guy had distanced himself from Dee. So DEE MWANGO forcing a microphone to this guy to speak or maybe to propel her narrative. Baby, what did that person say? I said I married an older woman. I don't think I can. But baby, can you marry an older woman? And he gave a very sarcastic answer that actually means, yes, I can. But because DEE MWANGO cannot actually decode some messages, she threw a very silly joke over there, no, silly laughter, and she brushed it off like it was a joke. No, this guy, if I can't do, I'll say I will never. If I can, I give a possibility. I leave room for possibility of doing it. So what he meant is actually, yes, I can marry an older woman. And guess what? I did. Baby, will you marry an older woman, baby? Baby, get a whip fast, baby.
Baby, would you marry a woman that is older than you? Let's hear my baby.
The answer?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe?
But slightly.
What difference?
But depending on when. Now I'd rather now no. But
Listen up. The fact that this guy didn't say that no, I cannot, and he say maybe I can marry an older woman. Oh yes, DEE MWANGO. That's what I thought. And now DEE MWANGO, are you acting like you're shocked? Maybe? What do you mean maybe? What difference? Ooh. Yeah, that's cool.
but when I was 20-something 3, then maybe I could marry 24. You understand?
This guy is saying, if, for example, I'm 23, I can marry at 24. Pero I like you, my guy. You're smart. And you're taking advantage of DEE MWANGO's brainlessness and cluelessness and arrogance and ignorance to give a message right in front of her face, but she can't decode it. But we can. Yes, I can marry. For example, I'm 23, I can marry at 24. Well, that is speaking about this whole thing. So, DEE MWANGO, let's come back to the question. Do you have a baby?
23.
Yeah.
When you're 23, marry at 24.
For example, yeah.
For example.
Yeah.
But for us, my husband is older.
No. This is where I have a problem with DEE MWANGO. Instead of just taking the words just like they was from this guy's mouth, you just want to put your own words there and make it fit your narrative. He didn't actually talk about your case that now, but my husband, no. He didn't say that. He said for him, if he is 23, then the wife is 24. A quick math. A very quick math. Calculator, where you at? Come over here on the screen. Oh, yes. If he is 23, if he is 23, the lady should be 24. That's a difference of -1, right? Oh, yes. Cancel. So, if right now he is 32, he said. So, that's to mean, if we add that one, how old is DEE MWANGO? 33. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's exactly what this guy is trying to say. Slightly older than him. You are slightly older than him, maybe by a year or something. Or do you want him to bring your papers on the camera? Please don't provoke this guy, DEE MWANGO. I can advise you, just don't provoke him, because you may not like his answers. You may not like what he says about you. So just do your videos, do your promotions, promote a camera that you're promoting right now. And
than me. How many years, baby? For example.
Yeah.
But for us, my husband is older than me. How many years, baby?
4.
But for us, okay, but for us, my husband is older than me. He didn't say that. You are saying that. How many years, baby? 4.
There's no way I could marry a man that is younger than me. Nah. Nah. Not me. Although people make it, which is...
It's like DEE MWANGO reminded that guy. You are tripping. You're actually tripping. Listen up. You are supposed to be older than me. You know that, right? But so when you say you can marry an older lady, that's to mean people will think I'm actually older than you. So our case, baby, you're actually older than me. How old? By how old? By how many years? 4 years. So DEE MWANGO, If you are 30 or 32, this guy is 36, what are you trying to say? No, she said she's still in her 20s. Actually, on a different video here. Before we come back there, in my 20s, in my 20s, DEE MWANGO is still in her 20s.
Life is in a mess. I'm only a young lady, still in my 20s, trying to make it in life. Truly, my life is in a mess.
Oh, yeah. You're still in your 20s. That sounds good. It sounds good. Speaking about being in your 20s and your life is being in a mess, there is something that she sang about in that whole live stream, that my life is a mess, because somebody came in the live stream and told DEE MWANGO, D, your life is really in a mess. And that thing pissed DEE MWANGO off. I don't know if up this moment you guys have understood that when DEE MWANGO starts stressing on something and like addressing it so bitterly, that something is possibly true. And a few things in this specific live stream called "This Has to Stop. It's Enough." She was addressing like the issue of people telling DEE MWANGO, there is a young boy, a little boy in your compound that is working for you, and do you know that is criminal? Do you know that is wrong? That's unlawful. So she was advising and telling people, it's not like I'm responsible to be taking care of the people's children and whatever. So that is entitlement. But even me, my life is still in a mess. I'm in my 20s trying to figure out my life. You may make it look like a joke, D, but it's not. You were serious about that. And in a way, somebody came and told DEE MWANGO, stop putting words out there for donations. What do you have to come and say things like, my life is a mess just to tap donations? And you have to boast that I've helped people, I've helped their children, and so that people can feel like you're doing too much so that they can come through for you and, send you money. And no, you don't have to act like that. And she was pissed again. Yeah, your life is in a mess. That's what you brought. In your 20s. Repeat that, 20s. In my 20s, I had missed that thing. Bring it, D.
Life is in a mess. I'm only a young lady, still in my 20s, trying to make it in life. Truly.
So I thought, you're still in your 20s, DEE MWANGO, since 2016. A whole decade. Yo, before COVID, bro, you was in your 20s. And a decade down, you're still in your 20s. Whatever. Who cares? Hey, okay. Where is that, by the way? Who that brought that thing to DEE MWANGO? This guy. Let's start from there.
To happen. It's not going to happen. Like Betty Boy, Tony G, you deserve to go dive in the pit latrine and enjoy.
Because of why? Because he told you that your life is in a mess. Go deep in a pit latrine. You get triggered by truth.
You tell me my life is a mess. Show us your successful life. Betty Boy, show us your successful life. Mine is in a mess. I agree. My life is in a mess, guys. Oh my God. My life is in a mess. Woo.
Right there. When you start making a fun of it and throwing some silly laughter over there, you know it has really pissed you off. And you know, deep down, it's true. Ain't it? Oh, my life is in a mess. Yes, actually, you're not even kidding. It's true. It is true.
Woo. If only you guys knew. Huh? Yes, my life is in a mess. And every day I'm trying to see how can my life be better. Because I'm not there yet. I'm not where I wanted to be.
Where do you want to be? You wanted to be with a rich billionaire, the Lamborghini. But now who do you find? Oh my God, yes. You know, you're not where you want to be. You still have a long way to go. This street still has something to offer. You're not retired. Are you?
You know? And don't feel bad because my life is such a mess. So please, the haters, come easy on me. My life is in a mess.
Who are the haters, DEE MWANGO? You know, you have these imaginary haters in your head that you think there's someone who's sitting down just hating on you for what? Because who are you in the first place? Somebody can just wake up one day and start hating on you. What did you do? One thing I just hate about you, I'll be honest, is the laughter and that pitch of your sound. At least you need to regulate how you speak. And at least be mindful of what you talk about. Your laughter is a really turn off, but I have to listen to it and bring a receipt for my listeners. Hey, you guys should be paying me. You know, this work I have to do. Listen to a whole 2-hour laughter. It's draining. Can you give me some money to go and get some masoda? You, give me some money to get some masoda and like the video. It's traumatizing. You know, at night I have to, sometimes I'm sleeping and I can hear DEE MWANGO laughing at the background and it's like a nightmare. Damn, because listening to that, you know, I'm using some headphones, so their voice, their sound goes deeper into the brain. I'm doing Lord's job. I'm doing really, really like a very concrete job for you. Your life is in a mess, DEE MWANGO. It's not even funny. You're not trying to make it funny. It's true. It's very true. I can see how this guy is reacting lately. I can see how he's behaving. I can see how the life is now changing. Yeah, life has changed, DEE MWANGO. Completely.
Actually, tomorrow I should do a video and say, my life is in a mess.
Say less. I've just done the video for you. It's right here. Your life is in a mess. Yeah. And even sometimes I say things just to be sarcastic. And you don't. Why can't somebody tell me something that I already know? Because that you can't break me because you're telling me something that I already know. You already know.
I can only laugh, you know what I mean? Because it's so funny. Somebody thinks they can break me by telling me my life is in a mess. And when I truly know it is a mess. Tell me.
Yes. It is a big mess.
Something that I don't know. But when they tell me something that I already know, come on. Come on. If you want to really get somebody, tell them something about them that they don't know. But
No, I disagree. Come on, let's be honest. If I tell you something you have no idea about, something that's not true, you'll brush it off because, the hell is that? What is that even supposed to mean? You can't relate. But if I ask you a question, DEE MWANGO, is it true that you have a baby at home, a mystery baby that is hiding somewhere? I don't have a baby at home that I'm going to breastfeed. But is it true? I have no idea. Because now that you can relate and you have to go very wild on it because you can relate on that. But if I tell you something that you can't relate, you won't. You won't even feel. You won't feel nothing. So like the video. Like the video, guys, kindly.
back home. I've answered.
D, when are you going back home? One more time with that question.
When are you going back home? I've answered this question so many times. To be honest with you, I don't know when I'll be going back home.
Pero, come closer, Pero. Listen up. So people are telling you that I'm older than you, and it's possible that I have a baby somewhere hiding. Let me tell you something. I don't have a baby that I'm supposed to go and breastfeed. Oh, you didn't say that you don't actually have a baby. You just said you don't have a little baby that you are supposed to go and breastfeed. So you didn't just say you don't have a baby. I was wondering. What did you say? Now, that thing is now coming up very good. So you just didn't say you don't have a baby completely. You only said You don't have a baby you can breastfeed. Even me to stop breastfeeding. So what are you saying, D?
And anyways, I don't have a baby that I'm supposed to breastfeed back home. Like, Yani, this is just a simple way to mean I don't have anything so urgent that I need to go home for.
Baby is grown. He's well taken care of. The baby is well taken care of at home. Yes. There's nothing so urgent to take me home. Not even a construction. But I come back here.
You're telling me my life is in a mess, something that I know? And that's why I'm working so hard, because my life is in a mess. If my life wasn't in a mess, I couldn't be working so hard. So everybody whose life is in a mess, please work hard. That's the only...
All right. So I wanted to talk about that issue of DEE MWANGO addressing a young boy working at her construction site. But I guess we've talked about this several times. You can check it out. So let me bring a question. No. Like a comment that a subscriber brought it out here. A subscriber brought a very good comment that pissed DEE MWANGO off, and I guess it's good if we listen to it. So about that boy who's working at a DEE MWANGO site. So DEE MWANGO somehow said it's not her duty or her responsibility to make sure that that boy is going to school. For her, when she was coming to Poland, she made sure that she bought stuff, bags and books to make sure the boy is going to school. So it's not like she need to be sure or maybe be there following and that because the boy has parents. But our subscribers were pissed off by how DEE MWANGO was projecting herself like she's always there helping those people. They're just ungrateful. They're feeling so much entitled because they told DEE MWANGO, this one now you're pulling is a donation, sympathy donation card. There's no point of you telling us that you're helping people that much because we can clearly watch the video and see the boy is working. Okay? So whether you bought them books or bags or whatever that time before you came here, it's not worth it. All right. So that's why I say, no, it's not my responsibility. People are feeling so much entitled, and this has to stop. That's why she had that title over there, clickbaiting for it. This has to stop. Just like these are the ones saying, taking a break from YouTube. Taking a break from, now you're working with brands, and these brands, they're going to need you to censor your content. You have to record a video and send to them. They listen to the video, feel like this video cannot have our advert in it. There's a lot of junk in this video that cannot be attached to our advert. Record a different one. So that's how it goes. Anyway, before we come to the advert.
Enough, you can go. So please, this has to stop. The entitlements in people that I have to take care of people's kids, I say no. Please. I help where I can. Kids are good. I love kids. I support kids. I do what I can do for them. And people only see what you don't do. But the good things you do, they don't want to talk about it,
Yeah. So what are those good things that you do?
Just before I left home, I bought those kids some good shoes, bags to go to school, books. I did my part out of goodwill, because I just want to support them. But when you feel so entitled that I should take care of people's kids, that's where I draw the line.
All right. Okay. So you want to tell me that soldier and his wife and the baby, they're feeling much entitled to your help or to your money. But when people watch those videos, they can clearly see that something's wrong here. So people cannot just raise concern from just woods. They looked at how that boy was working, holding a baby on the side, and con mom is there telling him to climb upstairs to go and, I don't know, remove what. It was something. It was giving some slavery vibes. So they raised that concern. It's not like they're telling DEE MWANGO like, oh, she need to make sure. No. Sometimes listen to people. Anyway, a subscriber was so much pissed and told DEE MWANGO, why do you have to pull that card and tell people how much you're helping people just to get donations?
Now somebody, now deep down, is saying, stop putting things out there to just get donations. Your life is not a mess. Stop lying.
Yeah. Stop putting things out there to get donations. You're saying your life is a mess so that people can be like, oh my God, DEE MWANGO, so sorry. Oh my, how much can make your life better? Oh, 20,000 US. Stop.
Stop speaking about what you do for people. If it was genuine, you wouldn't. But again,
Yeah, I agree with that person. And right now, I'm really happy that these people, your own subscribers, will come very hard on you. Hey, stop. When people are helping you, do they come and tell you that you're so much entitled to people's donations? But when people tell you to do something, you're like, they're so entitled to my money. Your money. Relax, D. Chill.
you just said my life is in a mess. Human beings. Oh my God. You tell me my life is in a mess. And then
get out of here. Get out of here. Anyway, coming back to this other video of last night, when DEE MWANGO was doing some promo video here, there's something she did. There's something she said here, which I think is highly criminal. I don't know if DEE MWANGO really understand that she is trying to, if this is a type of promotion she's trying to do, then she should stop. This company, I'm not actually trying to spoil it for her, but seriously, if she is now working or maybe promoting a company, for example, whatever she's holding on the screen there is a drone camera, that flying camera, if you understand. So she's promoting that company and featuring them in her videos. That's why she's taking a break from YouTube, because now she has to publish videos, send them to look at them, and if they think they like it, they can give her a go-ahead to publish the videos. So she was promoting that camera. And one thing she gave a reason why you should purchase that camera. She said, this camera is so small and you can even hide it in your pocket to the customs or the immigration when you're passing. You see, these other cameras, these other drones, they're easily detected or seen. This one you can hide in your jacket and pass. I was like, hold on, what kind of advert is this? I mean, come on, DEE MWANGO. I'm not really trying to sabotage your advert or maybe promotion thing, but do you really think that is the best way of advertising someone's company? Really? I mean, on a serious note, listen to this.
highly recommend. This is a game changer. And the fact that it's very difficult for the other drones to pass through the borders. This one, you just put in your pocket and you're gone. Even in your handbag or in your coat, you're gone. Very, very easy. Very easy to move around with. So please.
Wow. Yeah, you highly recommend that, because the fact that others are difficult to pass through with in the borders, this one you hide. You hide in your pocket, and guess what? You pass. While those people are checking your bags, you just hide this in your jacket. Oh my goodness. What kind of advertisement is this? God damn. Anyway. I will say a lot, but for now, I'll just say DEE MWANGO is something else. All right, guys. Repeat for the last time.
Highly recommend. This is a game changer. And the fact that it's very difficult for the other drones to pass through the borders. This one, you just put in your pocket and you're gone. Even in your handbag or in your coat, you're gone. Very, very easy. Very easy to move around with. So please go get your Harvard drone. Nothing but the best. And as you get there, just let them know. Recommended by DEE MWANGO.
What a business deal. What an advert. An advert of the year. Bro, fellas, there's too much to look into. I can't just summarize everything. I can't just exhaust everything in one video. How about we meet on the next episode? I mean, how about that? Of course. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in the next one. Hit that like button before you go. And things are changing. things are changing. Or there's an anxiety. What can I play today as a bye-bye? Let me play anxiety. Bye-bye, guys.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see, whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be